Hello and welcome to Pallav's Kitchen. Today we are going to make butter chicken. And butter chicken was a recipe which was started in Delhi, India. Delhi is the capital of India. And there was a restaurant, Moti Mahal, which started making this recipe. They used to have a lot of tandoori chicken, the leftovers, and they decided like rather than tossing it out, they have to do something with it. So the chef came up with a tomato-based curry or sauce or gravy, whatever you want to call it, which is flavored with a ton of Indian spices, and it's tangy, velvety, buttery. And we add the tandoori chicken to it, and that is called butter chicken. Moving forward, I'll let you know the spices, the ingredients, and everything we're going to use in the recipe of butter chicken. So guys, these are the ingredients we're going to use today for making butter chicken. And talking about the ingredients, we're going to use salt, garam masala powder, ginger powder, turmeric, red chili powder, cinnamon powder, and fenugreek, dried fenugreek leaves. The reason I like to use the powder like ginger powder and stuff is you get a better consistency of the gravy. Next, tomatoes and garlic puree. I make it with more water so you can add it later on or while cooking. It gives a better flavor to it and it's never burnt. And next, the most important thing we would be needing at the end is right there, the tandoori chicken. You can find the recipe of tandoori chicken in the link below. And this is the pre-marinated tandoori chicken I marinated yesterday. I marinated for about like 16 hours, and I'm gonna throw that in the oven till the time it's done, or like 40 to 45 minutes at 375 to 400. So guys, we're gonna take a pan, and preferably if you have a lid, it's better because we're gonna cook our tomatoes in there for a while with some water. So in a pan, we're gonna add some butter, like 4.5 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna turn it up to high for a while, just so we don't burn the butter and it's all melted. And once it's all melted, we're gonna throw in our tomatoes. Alright guys, as you can see, the butter is melted. We're gonna turn it to medium low. Throw in our tomatoes. Feet side down. Right in there. Don't burn your hand. Once we throw in all our tomatoes, we're gonna let it cook at like medium high. And add a couple of spices. So what we're gonna add now in there is our cinnamon powder, a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit of salt in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of ginger powder in there and a bit of turmeric for the color. The reason we add the salt in there is it helps the tomatoes to cook and lose the moisture. So we're just gonna mix it well in there. And all the tomatoes, get all the flavors in. Now we're gonna cover it with a lid. Good job. Right guys, so we have been cooking the tomatoes and butter for almost like 10 minutes now. You can see they're all cooked. Now what we're going to do is turn it down to medium high. And throw in a tablespoon of garlic paste. And let it cook in there. You don't add all the garlic together because garlic burns quite fast, and we don't want that to happen. So we're going to gradually add our garlic in there, let it cook. So guys, tomatoes are done, they're cooked with garlic now. We just have like a tablespoon of garlic left, which we're going to add later. Right now, we're going to grab a blender and put all our tomatoes in there. So guys, we're gonna make a puree. Start low. We want the gravy to be consistent, and we don't want any lumps in there. Here's a puree we blended, and now we're gonna move on. So guys, Now we're gonna heat some oil in the same pan, and now we need to be fast because this step is gonna give the color to our butter chicken. So we're just gonna throw the red chili powder in there quite fast. It burns really fast. Just throw it in there and be ready. Add your puree. And we're just gonna mix it up together. You can see it's a process of tempering. It gets all that color right there. I'm gonna add all the puree in there. Turn to low, get a lid on, and let it cook for 3 to 4 minutes for now. You can add a bit of water in your blender jar just to get all the stuff out of it. You don't want to waste anything in there. So we're just gonna add it back in there and let it cook for a couple of minutes. So guys, tomatoes have been cooking for like 10 minutes now. We're gonna add the other spices, but before adding these spices, I'm gonna add some garlic puree in there. The one I asked you to save before. Almost like a tablespoon, like 1.5 tablespoon in there. We're gonna cook it and add the rest of the spices. Turmeric for color and flavor. Turmeric has medicinal values too. Just a bit of turmeric in there, a bit of ginger in there. Garam masala powder. Shortly I'll update a recipe for my garam masala powder. You can check that in the links. And last, salt as per taste. There you go. We have a butter chicken. We're gonna cook it for like 10 more minutes in there. And if you think it's quite thick, it's gonna stick to the bottom of the pan, you can just add some water to it. And meanwhile, I have my tandoori chicken cooking, which I'm gonna add it in later. And add some water to it. Tomato has sugar in it, so we usually add water, it doesn't burn. Mix it in there. Mix it well. You're gonna cook it for 10 more minutes on medium heat. The tomatoes puree has been cooking in there for like 10 minutes now. It's all cooked. And we're on our final stage. And we're gonna add a bit of sugar in there because it's quite a balanced gravy. It's salty, sweet, acid of the tomatoes, everything is in there. It's gonna mix it in there well. Check your seasoning. I checked mine, it's perfect, it's good to go. And on the other hand, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put another pan. I'm gonna put another pan and broil some of my fenugreek leaves. We're gonna dry roast our fenugreek leaves. Don't burn them, they burn quite easy. Just use a dry, clean, non-stick pan and just dry roast them. On the other hand, I have mine butter chicken on low heat. And I'm just gonna add the dry roasted fenugreek to it. That's perfect, that's broiled. We'll turn it off and just break it down a little bit. Here we are. Little butter chicken, gravy. Just add the dried fenugreek to it and mix it well. So guys, we're almost there. And I cooked some of my tandoori chicken before, which I'm gonna put in now. So I added my tandoori chicken to it. I'm just gonna mix it. And this gravy can be used with anything. You can add potatoes if you want, but usually if you add cottage cheese in there, it's great. It's known as paneer butter masala or shahi paneer. And now we just added tandoori chicken to it. I'm gonna leave it in there. Let the chicken pieces be reheated again. Absorb all the gravy, all that flavor. So guys, I cooked my chicken in the gravy for like 10 minutes. Now as you can see, it's all good. The chicken was cooked before, the gravy is good. Now we're just gonna put that in a bowl and we're good to go. And there it is, butter chicken. So guys, we have a butter chicken ready. It can be served with naan bread or steamed rice. Thank you for watching Pallav's Kitchen, and there's a recap of the ingredients.